Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a special review on the new palette from Rebel Rouge Labs, and it is called the Gamma Ray palette. Yay! I'm also going to show you one of their new Immortal Matte liquid lipsticks in the shade Hellraiser. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Alright, first things first, we do have some new family members that have joined the family. And first off, I want to say welcome! For those of you who are not yet familiar with me, my name is Leah Garrett, and I am a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I am a makeup enthusiast, not a makeup artist. I'm also a plus-size beauty and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you want to know more about those diseases, there are videos down below that you can check out. But it is already the start of another week, guys. How crazy is that? This year's just flying by. Have you guys been checking out my Halloween looks I've been doing on Instagram? Pretty cool. Make sure you check those out. Been working really hard on them. So yeah. Anyways, as in the intro, I am going to show you guys the new palette from Rebel Rouge Labs, and it is the Gamma Ray palette. And I also have one of the new Immortal Mattes to show you in the shade Hellraiser. So, I guess we can go ahead and start talking about this palette. Okay, as you guys know, Rebel Rouge Labs is one of my favorite indie brands out there. I actually was a fan of theirs when they first started, and they were known as Gypsy Rouge Labs, but they had to change their name, and they are Rebel Rouge Labs. Their first palette that they came out with was the Oracle palette, which is this one right here. It is a nude and face palette. I do have a review for this palette down below if you want to see it. And now she has released the Gamma Ray palette, and on the front it says Rebel Rouge Labs Gamma Ray Rainbow Hues for Rebels Who Break Their Own Rules, which I really like because it's a great follow-up to the Oracle. This is the sleeve for it, that says Bold News for Rebels Who Make Their Own Rules. So it's a great follow-up to it. When the owner, Mary Ann, showed me this palette, I went completely nuts over it. And mind you, she showed me this like 2 months before she even went into production with it. So I was like steadily, patiently waiting like this. I was like, oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait. So, she did have these on pre-order. I think it was like the middle of September. And then the pre-orders have been shipped, and most of them, my forehead itches, and most of them have been delivered. I did get mine during the pre-order. Well, I ordered mine during the pre-order period. She has it nicely wrapped and in bubble wrap, and then this cute packaging she wraps it up in. And then she has this plastic sleeve in the middle of it to protect the shadows. I actually really do like this packaging because it's nice and thin, as you see, because we all have those palettes that are just so bulky. You're just like, this ain't gonna work in my collection. I can't fit it anywhere. But this one's like really thin, so it's not gonna take up too much space in your collection. Also on the back, she has holes in it in case you want to depot your shadows, excuse me, out of this packaging, but I don't see why you would want to do that because it's great. So I am now going to show you what she looks like. And this is what she looks like on the inside. Isn't she so pretty? You get 12 shades, and there are a combination of mattes with shimmers, satins, and ultra glitter shades. You have 1, 2, 3 mattes. You have 1, 2 satin shades. I think, no, this one's a satin shade too. So you have 1, 2, 3 satin shades. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades with glitter in it. And then you have 1, 2 ultra glitter shades. Now, when I say matte with glitter, I mean, like, it's a matte shade, but it doesn't have too much glitter in it. So then when you blend it out, the glitter may go away. But it's not overpacked with glitter. These two right here, the glitter is going to stay. Because I used this one today. And it's just a gorgeous palette. So let's go ahead and start swatching. All right. We're going to go ahead and start across this first row right here. There are no shade names. So in the description bar down below, when I describe what shades I used, I will use numbers like shade 1, 2, 3, so on and so on. So we're going to first swatch these first 4 right here. I did use this orange shade and this yellow shade. I put the yellow shade all over my lid. I used the orange shade in my crease. So let's go ahead. These feel like so amazing. They are so soft and so buttery. And it's not very often you get an indie brand that can make shadows like this. Okay, you do get a lot of kick up with this yellow one, as you can see. No primer on my hand as always. There is quite a bit of fallout with this green one. That's what they look like. They are very buildable. Let's go ahead and see if we can build up this first one. Oh yeah, that is pretty. This one is red and it looks like it has like a gold glitter in it. And then here's the orange. And then here's the yellow. I think this yellow is really good and it builds up like super easy. And then this one, it looks like a black base with green glitter, but it's actually a really dark green with green glitter in it. This is one of the ultra glitter ones because as you can see the glitter in this one, but as soon as I went to blend out this one, the glitter went away. So there's only just a little bit left there. All right. We are taking swatches off today with the Ulta Beauty Fresh Face Micellar Cleansing Water. I love this micellar water. It was on sale. I think it was like 50% off. So your girl stocked up. All right. Now we're going to, you do have to be aware you do get kickback with this palette. We're going to swatch these 2 shades right now. That's what they look like. My finger. I am doing 2 swipes with this. This blue is a satin shade, and so is this purple. It's really pretty. All right, I'm going to take these off, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's go ahead and go across the second row right here. We're going to go across, do these first 4. So pretty, so soft. All right, that is what they look like on my finger. Quite a bit of kickback with this green one. This one looks a little patchy, so let's see if we can build it up. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can build this one up too. This lighter orange color. It may just be the color of my hand. This would probably look amazing on darker skin tones. And then my forehead itches. Okay, this one right here, it's like a purplish brown with silver glitter in it. This one right here, the second one, is a lighter orange with orange glitter in it. This green one is a metallic. If I said if it was a glitter, I'm sorry. This is a metallic, and then this blue one is a satin shade, and this one is a satin shade as well. And then we have the last two shades, which are this shade and this shade. I use this shade on my lid, as you guys can see. I have not done a smoky eye, I don't think ever. I might have done one here and there, but I wanted to do a smoky eye today, so my butt packed on some dark shadow. This one is blue. It's gonna look black, but it's a dark, really, really dark blue with blue glitter in it. This is another one of those ultra glitter shades, like the green one is. And then this purple one is a matte. I thought it looked like it had glitter in it, but it doesn't. With these ultra glitter shades, you are going to get fallout. Look how pigmented that is. That is amazing. Let's see if we can build this purple one up. Not too bad. So those are the swatches for the Gamma Ray palette. I am going to take these off, and then I'm going to talk about their new Immortal Matte shade in the shade Hellraiser, and I also got a couple more that I want to show you. So I'll be right back. Okay, before we get into the Immortal Mattes, I do want to tell you the other items I did use on my eyes, because you're probably like, Melissa, you used way more than just those shades on your eyes. And you're right, I did. I also dipped into the Oracle, and I used this shade right here as my base, shade number 1, and then I used shade number 2 just to put all over my lid. And then I used this highlighter shade right here in the inner corner and on my brow bone. And then on the lid, I'm dropping stuff. On the lid, I used their Stardust Loose eyeshadows in the shade Bowie. So, I did want to show you guys those in case you were wondering what else I used on my eyes. And of course, I always put everything down in the description box as well. Alright, so now, let's talk about these Immortal Mattes. This is the one of the new ones that she released. She released 3 of them, and this one is Hellraiser, and it is actually the shade that I am wearing. It is a gorgeous metallic red. Y'all know I'm a sucker for metallics. So I had to get this one. And this is what she looks like. Well, she's on my lips, but this is what she looks like swatched. The Immortal Mattes, while they dry, they are a little sticky, but once they're dried, they're not sticky at all. And they don't take too long to dry either. Okay, I also want to show you the other Immortal Mattes that she has in her collection, because I haven't really shown them off that much. She also has 2 other shades in the new collection. They are called Wrath and Pulse. I got my notes. Wrath is a burgundy color, and Pulse is a more crimson red. So she went more for reds this go around for this launch. Now, the one shade that I want to talk about is the one I get the most compliments on when I wear it. And I actually wore this in, I think it was my September favorites video. And it is this one. This is the shade Ritual. Anytime I wear this lipstick, everyone is like, Melissa, that is your color. And this is what she looks like. Now I want to show you my perfect nude. I actually highlighted this in my August favorites, and it is the shade Flesh. I just love this shade. Like I said, it is my perfect nude. It is this gorgeous light brown shade. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. All right, the next shade that I want to talk about is Torment. I have worn this a couple times as well on my channel. My stopper got stuck in my cap. This one is a deep, like, it's not like a burgundy. It has more pink in it than brown. But it is, it's like a deep red, like a blood red. All right, then we have the True Blue Red, which is called Sanguine. I think that's what it's called, Sandine. I always mispronounce this. And Marianne, the owner of Rebel Rouge Labs, always jokes me for it. She's like, Melissa. I have worn this quite a few times as well. That's what that one looks like. Forehead just itches. All right, the next one that I have is called Shiver, and it is a metallic rose gold shade. Like I said, you know I love my rose golds. And then I have this one, which it has a name, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but this one had a question mark on the label because at the time when she sent me this, she didn't have a shade name for it. So I will pop the shade name right here at the bottom of the screen. Okay. And then this one is a metallic, like, mauve-y purple. Or mauve-y pink. So pretty. And those are the Immortal Mattes that I have. There are, I think, about maybe two or three more on there that I don't have besides the other two new ones that she released. But yeah, these are gorgeous. I love them. One of my favorite formulas. So I'm going to wipe these off and I will be right back with my final thoughts and prices. Okay, cool. So now we are going to go over prices and what I think about the Gamma Ray palette. The palette itself is $37.99. I'm going to tell you this right now. It is worth every single penny. And I know you guys are like, well, Melissa, it's an indie brand and you don't even get a mirror in the palette. I want to explain something to you guys when it comes to indie brands. Indie brands don't have the funds or the manpower to have multiple palettes done or multiple products done at one time. The products are done by hand and they're not mass produced. So you're not getting something that was mass produced overseas and brought back over here to sell. You are getting something that is handmade in the US, and cost of materials is not cheap to make your own products. Also, it makes me cringe so hard that people are willing to shell out anywhere between $25 to sometimes $200 on a palette from a bigger brand, but complain when an indie brand has a palette around the same price. That makes me cringe so hard, because these people, you know, they put their blood, sweat, and tears into these products. Because like I said before, they're handmade. And they think up the concept of what their products of. They have packaging and then, you know, promotion and all that stuff. And, you know, some of these indie brands use their products that are being sold to pay their light bill, or to pay their rent, or to pay a car payment. You know, these are people's livelihoods. It is not like a bigger brand who could bring in millions of dollars to be able to take an influencer on a trip. No. So I full-heartedly support this palette for the price that it is, because you are getting high quality shadows that are handmade with the best ingredients. You're able to depot it if you want, and it's made in the US. It's cruelty free. It's just, I don't get people sometimes when it comes to purchasing from an indie brand. I don't get it. I think this palette is reasonably priced, and you need to get it. It's a really great palette. And I'm not saying that because I really love the brand. I'm saying that because I really think the palette is worth it. Because you guys know, I'll tell you when something's not worth it. That is worth it. The Immortal Mattes are $13 a piece. And in case you were wondering, the Stardust loose eyeshadows are $8. I believe the Oracle, this is $35.99, I believe, but it's sold out at the moment. She also released in this new launch a liquid eyeliner called the, I have my notes down here, called the Unseelie liquid liner, and that is for $11.99. She also released liquid highlighters called Liquid Opals Illuminating Drops for $9.99. There are two shades called Fire and Ice. And yeah, I would say go grab this. I also do have a discount code that you guys can use, and it is right here at the bottom of the screen. I do not earn any money off this discount code whatsoever. It is there for you guys to save some money. So yeah, that is all that I have for you guys today. As always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/MelissaLeahGarrett, on Snapchat as MelissaLeah1223, and on Instagram as MelissaLeahGarrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, if that subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color. You need to change it. And don't forget to share this channel out to everyone as well. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell, because unfortunately, YouTube was destined to make that bell a thing. That way you know when I'm posting. Even though we know I mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Friday. Bye! Yeah, support indie brands. Yeah, support indie brands. First off, we do have, ooh, I just kicked the thing. Where'd it go? Oh, no, let's fix this. Ah! There. There's messed up, as usual. Oh well. Now I'm gonna turn that on so you can see what we're doing.